Putin is not looking for options to end the war against Ukraine. On the contrary, he is preparing for an escalation, said Dmytro Lubinets, Human Rights Commissioner of the Verkhovna Rada of Ukraine. The Kremlin does not rule out armed clashes with the NATO countries either.
Russia's aggression has demonstrated that the criminal regime of Russia's top leadership will not stop in Ukraine, but can start an even bloodier war in Europe. The Russian Federation is a security threat to the entire democratic world. Dmytro Lubinets, Human Rights Commissioner of the Verkhovna Rada of Ukraine, on Facebook.
Russia's withdrawal from the Black Sea Grain Initiative, which guarantees the safety of grain exports from Ukrainian ports, is a step towards such an escalation. Because of this decision and because of the results of the massive strikes of the Russian army on Ukrainian granaries and port infrastructure, a number of African countries were on the verge of starvation. Because Ukraine is one of the leading suppliers of grain to the continent, the UN World Food Programme has already called 2023 the year of the worst food crisis in history. Now the Kremlin is trying to destabilize the situation in Africa, including with the help of Wagner PMC mercenaries.
Unlike Russia, we want to invest in Africa, which will benefit both them and us, because Russia's biggest investment in Africa is Wagner. And this is the investment in the insecurity of Africa. Dmytro Kuleba, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, in an interview with Reuters.
The Russian Federation does not want negotiations and does not want peace. To freeze the war is Putin's main goal for today, advisor to the head of the office of the President of Ukraine, Mikhailo Podolyak, is sure.
This war will take some more time. This time is determined by the amount of resources that are in Ukraine, which is not enough for today. Therefore, we hope that the supply of resources will be increased, and accordingly, this will lead to an acceleration of offensive operations.
The supply of arms to Ukraine is a guarantee of security for Europe. The German government may transfer to Ukraine long-range cruise missiles Taurus from the warehouses of the Bundeswehr. Ukraine will not use them against targets on Russian territory, the Ukrainian foreign minister said. This will not lead to an escalation of the war on the part of Ukraine, but on the contrary, it will allow it to be ended sooner.
Firstly, because other partners have already supplied missiles with a similar range. Secondly, no previous decision by Germany to supply Ukraine with a new type of weapon has led to an escalation. On the contrary, German weapons have already saved many Ukrainian lives. We will use missiles only within our borders to liberate what rightfully belongs to us under the UN Charter and international law. Dmytro Kuleba, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, in a comment to the Bild publication.
The European Union has donated 200,000 ammunition and thousands of missiles to Ukraine, EU spokesperson Peter Stano told France Press. At the beginning of this year, the European Union agreed on a plan for the supply of ammunition to Ukraine in the amount of €2 billion. The assistance package provides for both the direct supply of Ukrainian troops from the stocks available to European countries and orders for the production of new ammunition.
We are waging a common war. We are waging a war so that democratic societies can exist. Many politicians understand this, many Europeans and Americans understand it.
By the order of Germany, the German defense concern Rheinmetall will supply the Luna NG unmanned aerial reconnaissance system to the Ukrainian armed forces by the end of 2023. This is reported by the German tabloid Bild, citing its own sources. The kit will include a ground control station, several drones and a launch catapult. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Victoria Smirnova, UATV News.